JB. Somehow I'm back.
It's funny.
I'm back.
I don't even.
You guys remember him. He was on just a few episodes ago, one of our admins for the esports dispensary. And yeah.
I don't even know how he got banned to begin with, actually. Let's go back.
It's pretty messed up. I don't want to go down there right now, but maybe someday.
Yeah, JB had some personal issues for no reason.
For no reason.
There was no personal vendetta. It was all
just jealousy.
Threw down this super epic joke. Hated me. Welcome, Bacon Hash in the morning. Thank you, Drew, stepping in. Last second, as JB said, we've had him here before, but we have big announcements. It was a big week for at least the esports side. We've learned a few things. We had a few conversations that didn't go the way we'd like, but we are still here pushing forward. And we are in Lemon Cherry Gelato, folks. Shout out the dispensary. Drew, did you have Lemon Cherry Gelato?
I had some zero gravity runts. Absolutely amazing, by the way. Probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite strain from the dispensary. Honestly, it's an instant get.
It is. I do love that zero gravity runs. It's got some really nice effects. The lemon cherry I did not have out on the shelf yet, just because I don't have a jar for it. But I have had the first batch, and I loved that. So if this is an improved batch, I already know I'm gonna love it.
I'll do it. I gave you one better. So I have the photos of the current batch.
Ooh,
this one frosty. Here. Yes, very dark, frosty.
I love the way that looks.
This is the one before. A little bit smaller, a little more yellow to it.
Mm-hmm.
At least that bud was small. You can still see the purple though.
Still pretty frosty, but not like quite like that new batch.
And the one before, back to the purple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad. So I would say you're getting some of the purple with the lemon cherry gelato. Very tasty. I'm currently a little sick, but I remember it has better flavor than what I just did. My throat is sore. So.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It definitely. You can definitely taste the lemon cherry for sure.
I would say so. But back to it, we are esports dispensary now introducing the Green Bay Goblins.
What? What is the Green Bay Goblins, Brandon?
Oh my God! What is the Green Bay Goblins? Yeah, so I would say officially.
So glad you asked.
Glad you guys asked. Go ahead, guys, break it down because this was brought again to a new level of the esports dispensary. Welcome, Tyler.
What up, Tyler?
But break it down for the people. What is Green Bay Goblins? What are we trying to do? How does it tie back into everything at the esports dispensary?
Absolutely, yeah. So it's sort of a umbrella under the esports dispensary, but rather than in the Discord where we're more like chill vibes, high gaming. This Green Bay Goblins is a whole other entity that's going to be used for competitive play, hosting tournaments, going to LAN tournaments, competing. Going to be that super sweaty, as Brandon likes to say, kind of sweat house.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of different avenues, really. Right now, we're kind of just at the beginning parts of building these roads and whatnot. So, I mean, like JB just said, going to have the competitive teams, going to have our tournaments, leagues, and whatnot. Going to try to scale the team to the point of traveling to LAN events, local events, major events for different esports. Right now, we're starting focusing on Call of Duty multiplayer and Warzone. We've also had people reach out to us for Apex, Rocket League, Fortnite. So a bunch of different games we're eventually going to get into. But right now, we're just focusing on the couple. But yeah, and then how this is tying back to our casual community, I guess, is that we're going to have some academy teams basically for every single esport, kind of under the more top tier, more experienced players. So that's going to be a resource for people who maybe want to get into competitive, or maybe they are really good at the game. I know we have some people in the Discord now that are really good at the game. They just never played at a game at a competitive level. So it kind of gives them an introduction and an entryway into the scene, and also gives them resources like more experienced players and coaches and the ability to, find tournaments and leagues to play in easier. And if they do want to travel, having the resources to help travel and find the events to go to and whatnot. So outside of just housing teams that, are good and that can win, we are here to learn and house players that, maybe aren't as good and that are here to get better. And, maybe we'll lose a lot along the way, but we'll get a lot better along the way and eventually, get to winning. But, the whole time we're still going to have that winning mentality to get to that point. So that's kind of how it ties back in. So if anybody is watching it, maybe you ever want to compete in any of the games you like playing, but maybe you're just like, I don't know how to get into this. Join the Discord, reach out to any of the admins, get in touch with the right people. We'll direct you to where you need to go. And then, we'll kind of get you started on that path. But yeah, that's kind of just what we're doing. And then outside of housing teams, we're going to be hosting online tournaments, online events, at least once a month, maybe a couple times a month. Also implementing like a pickup ecosystem. I don't know the term for other esports other than COD. COD is called eights. So basically it's like pickup basketball. You get the amount of people in the lobby. Yeah, you get random people in the lobby. You just pick random teams and you play. So that'll kind of help us, build the community, build like a free agent system so you can find people to play with and build teams with and, play in different things. And then also you can play in our things by finding players that way too. So that's kind of a gist of like everything we're doing. So there's a bunch of stuff going on. I know you guys probably saw Brandon clicking through the website that JB made here. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah.
Big shout out to AG Double Puff also for that whole like free agency and like that whole ecosystem idea. I know he worked really hard on that.
Oh yeah. AG Double Puff quite literally has a physical binder with all this. Man knows what he's talking about. Give us that idea. So implementing a lot of different ideas from a lot of different people. So we're really excited. We're hoping to get a lot of people involved. So if you do want to get involved, hit us up. We're literally like accepting everybody as of right now. Join our community, get involved with things. We got a lot of things moving. So.
Just a thought, yeah. There's somebody. We got to get people in the sesh just to air these episodes. It'd be cool too, just to have open live airing in the sesh.
Like watch parties.
Yeah, just when every time we do this thing, I know people just kind of jump in and.
That
would be sick. That would be sick.
Just in addition, as we're sitting here, we got a couple people in here. I see a couple people on the Instagram. What's going on in here? Just chatting up. Cat killed you on Instagram. I appreciate you commenting. We're just chilling in Bakn Hash in the morning. Drew's just breaking down the new structure of the organization. On the company side of things, I'll say these guys are bringing some organization, a little bit of structure to things, and it's cool to support that. And so if we get into I was mentioning we had some conversations earlier this week. Didn't go the way that, or I'd say last week, didn't go the way we wanted because we are looking for a physical venue to like do some shit. Excuse my French. My thanks. We're trying to do some stuff. So we need to find a good spot. And that's a part of this whole growth thing too. So Green Bay Goblins, anybody who's looking to do it, represent the Midwest with some knowledge. These guys know what they're talking about. I don't. I can't go off about it, but these guys know exactly what they're talking about. So hit us up.
I know we were talking about looking like in the Wisconsin area since, we're based out of there, but I know a couple of our people are based out of like Virginia, North Carolina, some of the eastern, southern states. So if there are any other venues that are out in that area that would maybe be interested in doing anything, those locations work as well, or pretty much anywhere that's kind of accessible to us, really. We're not going to be too picky if somebody's interested in working with us for something.
But that's the growth. I mean, what do we got here? More Tyler. Every similar opportunity growth is coming fast.
Yes, sir. No, we definitely learned a lot from that meeting, I'll say.
Oh yeah. It gave us a good perspective on what we were trying to do. And kind of it helped us find ourselves a little bit.
It also kind of helped us realize. I feel like not like completely because I feel like we somewhat understood. It was just it also like just helped us more realize what we've got is working because people are trying to jump on it and they're trying to do what that guy was doing without going into it specifically.
So. What is just to get deeper into the Goblins? What's been happening? These guys are on teams now. I know I've been getting messages through just whatever our social media channels of people asking, how do I get involved? So what happens after I deliver them to you guys at this point?
when you learn to us, I usually just give them a breakdown, kind of how I just did it, what all we're doing, whatever esports they're trying to get into. I kind of break a little more down to what they're doing there. Especially if they're into Call of Duty, so that's kind of what I'll be handling more hands on. I go to pretty good detail of what their roadmap would look like compared to where they're at now, where they want to be. Usually the big question I ask everybody, I'm like, what do you want to do? Right? Like I asked that to some people the other day and they're like, oh, well, I want to like get to this level of playing and like make content and whatnot and whatnot. And I was like, all right, cool. So now we have something to work with. We have a goal to get you to. We have what we're doing. Does this align with what you're trying to do? And can we make it work? Right. So in my brain, it's like, we're all here. It's a two-way street. So, we're here to help you grow and whatnot. And you're here to represent us, help us grow. And, two-way street, give and pull. So then it's kind of just figuring out what you're trying to do. If you have people with you, if you don't, I know for Call of Duty, if you come in with a couple people, it's like, all right, cool. We can try to find another person to finish up your team. Or if you're just by yourself, all right, cool. I'll reach out to people I know, try to get some people that hit me up individually, try to form some stuff and, just get things rolling, basically, and just kind of just knock things out as they come, really.
So have you run scrims? I say that now like I know I'm talking about
tryout scrims.
So do you guys run these practice things that you guys, this is good because we're bringing the people together. This is what the esports community has always been about. So just getting people together.
Yeah. So right now, just for COD, we do have, I would say we're like on the cusp of having a formed academy team, like 4 full players under there. I have one of my friends I've known for a few years. I actually met him at a local LAN event, so that's pretty cool. Lives about a couple hours from me. He had a couple guys with him, and then another guy from he's actually been on Bakn Hash for Tim. He's one of the guys I was looking into getting into competitive COD. So I was like, hey man, like perfect opportunity for you. So I kind of got them together and things were looking good with them the last time they played. They played a couple of days ago. So yeah, once I get them rolling, like probably the next couple of days, I probably will like actually get them in like legit practice, like actual scrims against other teams. That or I'll get me and my team together and we'll scrim against them and whatnot. And then after that, I'll just kind of sit down with them, watch their like film back, or I'll watch them live while they're playing. I'll kind of just coach them in between the maps. Maybe like you're not supposed to help them out in the game. Like Halo is a game where the coach can speak during the map, but like if we're just scrimming, I'll just be like, hey boys, we need to rotate here. Like I'll just give them like little like tips in their ear to help them get better. And then after the map, I'll kind of break things down and whatnot. And I even know with like a couple players today, I was going to sit down with them and like literally go through like a PowerPoint that me and my teammate made earlier in the year about things and like almost have like a little boot camp for them and kind of just help them learn, get more knowledge about the game.
Boot camp.
Yeah. That's what I called it. I was like, I'm taking y'all through my boot camp today. And they're like, what does that mean? I was like, you're going to get better. So yeah, that's kind of like the whole gist of it, of what's really going on right now in the COD scene. My team is obviously going to be representing the Goblins. Right now it's just me and one other player, 100% on the team. We do have probably 3-4 options we've been thinking about for the Black Ops 6 season next year. So once that gets formed, we'll have ourselves and hopefully 2 academy teams. So we still have plenty of spots open. Then we're also opening to like Warzone right now as well. So if anybody's looking at Warzone, we have like maybe a player for that. Maybe we've had a couple of people show some interest, but still plenty of space open for things like that.
Yeah, that's sweet. None of those. So, did anybody from like just randos pan out, or are those the guys that are making up the next team? Like, are any randoms come in here?
Yeah,
some randoms. Yeah, hit us up for sure.
I'm about to say like I'm pretty sure everybody. I would say they're either like random where they just joined the community, they've already been in the community. The only is probably just this academy team I was just talking about, where it was kind of like me talking to my friend and being like, hey, we're doing this if like you want to be in, like if you're interested in it. But like there's been like probably like 8, 9, maybe 10 people reach out to me about different games and what they're trying to do. I know JB the other day actually played with at least 1 or 2 players on Apex and ran some Apex with them and started getting stuff rolling for that. So we're getting stuff rolling for games that we haven't even like started to like fully dive into yet. So people are going to start like making us jump our engines a little bit because people are jumping on it, man. I'm excited.
I love it though.
It's good. I'm asking these questions because I earlier, I think it was our last like corporate meeting as a company, and like I said, anybody's watching at some point, the whole esports dispensary, the Green Bay Goblins, like it takes a little bit more knowledge to, like I don't have it. So, But I told everybody, then made the announcement that we are going to be going down this more competitive route, a little bit more structure. These guys are all, we got some things going on. So that's going to happen. Right now, we're running all through esports stuff, and we're going to be changing the script a little bit for this stuff to be more all about this community and the goblins. Movie night tonight. Shout out Tyler.
Big movie night.
And
Tyler, what movie we got tonight?
Pretty sure it's every Monday. If you like watching movies, pretty sure every Monday Tyler watches a movie in the
Monday
Discord.
movie night. Movie night.
I think a lot of our anybody who's watching this come from the community that we have coming together. So it's like, we are not going to move away from the esports, the chill vibes as well. I need to be in there more. I want to get in there more.
The chill vibe still exists, man. I mean, the session still exists. The session's still popping off every night. I mean, I know a few days ago there was like 15 people in there, like just chilling. I remember playing it got to the point where we had to like all separate into like 4 or 5 different chats because everyone was just playing different games. I know Brandon was jumping around. I think there's a video on TikTok and all that night. Brandon put together a really cool video of like everyone. I know Tyler was playing like body cam. I think we had people playing like a sports game. We were playing like Rocket League. We had people playing Apex. I know the other night we had like 8-9 people in the sesh, and then there were like 6 random people that I've never even met before that I've never even seen. They were all just like, I think they're playing like UFC in the sports channel, and they're all just like hanging out. So that was really cool. I wanted to go bug them and be like, yo, who are y'all? What's up? But like, I didn't want to interrupt them. But if y'all are watching this, like, come say what's up to us again, because that was cool. I want to meet y'all.
The sesh is where you want to go. Love the sessions. But yeah, we did break it down. There's like, like Drew just said, all those people jumped in, made a cool little collage. It came together real nice. What is the game dude was playing that is like super hard?
Body cam is like that super realistic game that just came out that looks pretty difficult, and it looks like you're actually watching GoPro footage.
Yeah, no, it's the guy with the sword.
Oh, Elden Ring. Oh,
no,
Walter. Walt is good at every single game I've ever like. I've never heard this man talk about a sport in his life, and this man almost
menace, an absolute demon at every single game that he plays.
Dude, I literally last
night.
And
he's so casual, dude. Like if you watch his webcam, he's like,
oh yeah, no, he doesn't look like he's trying. I played him in Madden last night. I didn't even know he liked sports like that, bro. And he almost beat me. I literally scored a touchdown with 4 seconds left to win. Like it was insane.
Damn,
I was like, jeez.
Damn, just a demon, Walter Whitish himself. Who is he? Does anyone know?
He's an enigma.
Yeah, you may see him on an esports team. He showed interest in interest in Halo, Gears of War, and Tekken. 3 very interesting esports, and I was like, I would love to have a Tekken player. Don't know why. I've never like been around like a single like individual esport, usually around like team-based esports. And I was telling him, I'm like, dude, an individual esport would be so cool because like how hype it is just cheer for one individual person, bro. Like cheering for a team is cool, but if I can sit the whole time just being like, whoa, like, that's so fucking hype. I'd be so hype.
Is that a thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, literally, I didn't know it was that deep. Yesterday, he was showing me like some because the esports World Cup is happening in Saudi Arabia in August.
It's pretty big.
He was showing me the Tekken qualifier. Tekken's gonna be in the World Cup. Didn't even know that. Like that, I was like, I didn't know it was that big of a thing. And dude, he's great at Tekken. I remember the first time I watched him play a game, he was on Tekken. And he was just beating people up. He told me he's probably about like 5 or 6 levels like below a pro in that game, and I'm like, that's insane.
Maybe we need to get Walt a body bag, a punching bag to warm him up. Let's get this guy in the qualifiers.
Seriously.
Let's get him a warm body and put him out there and just.
Dude, I'll send him a Goblin's water bottle myself.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, that'd be sick. And speaking of the Esports World Cup, that's going to be insane. We need to do some sort of watch party for that. I don't even know the list of like all the esports that are going to be there. I know they announced Call of Duty a few like last week.
See, this is my question now. Anybody who was watching and at my level of knowledge, and maybe it's more not good, but how do you go there? How do you get your little organization to be there?
There's usually if you're a high, like I know for Call of Duty, there's going to be 16 slots. The 12 CDL teams got an invite, and the other 4 slots, or however many slots are going to be available, not every team may accept it. they're going to do an online qualifier, and you have to qualify to go.
So when they run these online things, is there like lags and glitches in those all the time?
I mean,
And I know you
it's
said there's
it's
hackers.
it's online. Like when I talk, like I know for Call of Duty, there's a whole enigma that like LAN is a whole different game. Like playing in person is a whole different game than online. Just like bullet registration, lag comp. And then you got to deal with like the hackers and the cheaters playing online. You don't really know who's doing what. But if you're playing in person on LAN, I can only look at the guy's screen beside me and be like, I see what that guy's doing. I know he's not cheating. I don't see boxes on his screen, so I know he's legit. And then when I'm playing right beside each other, we're all playing on the same like local area, then we're not dealing with bullets not registering and the lag and all that. So there are a lot of disadvantages to playing online versus in person, but it's not impossible. I mean, sometimes you kind of get the advantage of playing online, and then sometimes you get the disadvantage. So
it's a horse apiece.
I just think it's skewed. It's just whatever. It's slightly skewed, I guess. Like you get to the LAN event, that's a different kind of style.
Well, yeah, multiple events usually. So
because that's the whole thing with like the Call of Duty esports now is that like they don't like that before each major, all their like online split, like their pool play matches, they're all online. So sometimes a team just has the favorable server, and people are like, oh, they won the series because they were near the server and got better connection and whatnot. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There's 18 esports going to be in the World Cup. Some big ones on here that I know are like massive. There's going to be StarCraft 2, Fortnite, Dota, Counter-Strike, COD, Overwatch, Rocket League, sim racing like F1 sim racing, Rainbow Six, League of Legends, PUBG Mobile, and Apex are some that are going to be on there.
I'm gonna get the goblins to Apex.
Well, see, that's what I mean. It's like even if we're not competing, or like just how to get a little bit, like how do you get in that crowd? Like they got to have like a sponsorship tent, or is it just massively insane? You can't even touch it. It's just too expensive. I
feel like because it's literally the biggest. It's a worldwide event that like it's literally like the biggest esports on the planet with the biggest esports organizations on the planet for those esports attending. I want to say it's one of those things where like you also have to be really, really, really big to like get involved, unless you just have a really good team on a small organization and they qualify, and you're like, oh well, who the heck are these guys and how'd they qualify?
For reference, the prize pool tables are over $60 million.
Oh yeah,
$60 million.
Yeah. Like I know. Oh, they're all on. Yeah. Oh wait, no. They actually start like the beginning of July. Like Dota 2's on July 4th. Like Call of Duty's August 15th through the 18th. Their prize pool is $1.8 million. Warzone's July 3rd through the 6th. That's $1 million.
Millions of dollars.
Apex is July 30th. I mean July 31st through August 4th. That's $2 million for Apex. That's insane.
There's no buy-in. You just get invited.
You either get invited or you play through the online qualifier and you qualify to go. It's one of those things where like they are solely looking for talent. They want the best of the best at these things.
Okay. Oh, we got the people. We got somebody, and we got a crew of people in this community that can do it.
We got
Tekken 8 is until August 22nd. Finna call up Walt. You got 2 months, buddy.
You gotta train up. We'll send him, brother.
Rocket League is August 22nd.
Panda X World on Instagram says Apex Legends ? I can't type right now. Screen's messed up, but yes.
Apex Legends, hit me up in the Discord.
Hit JB up in the Discord.
Or at Justin.
Otherwise, JB up in the Discord.
JB is the resident Apex guy. That's who you'll want to go to if you are interested in that. I used to play Apex Legends like crazy. Bring them skills out. Bring them back. Bring them back to the community. So it's pretty chill. But hit up JB if you have any more questions. I just know it can go real deep, and we got a lot of cool people down to represent, down to do some things. So hopefully we get a good team together. I'm excited. I just want to watch.
Qualifiers in August. Like he would have to compete in August?
I don't know when that's just when the actual tournament is. I don't know when the qualifiers are. I honestly didn't know this was a thing. This whole giant, even though I should know, there's like every esport ever in the thing, over like a 2-month period, which is really sick. But I know this thing until they announced like COD in it, so I was like really ignorant to it. So I haven't even really looked into it too much. Nor am I even like stressed about the idea of qualifying for one of 4 spots. I'd give it a run for its money, but it's online. Who knows? There's our beautiful baby right there. We need a name for him. Name our goblin. I like Gary. Gary the Goblin.
Gary the Goblin.
Doesn't look much like a Gary, though.
The Goblins. I like them because it's just kind of
Gregory.
The Goblins, It's a little kind of tough.
Flash some of the merch up there.
Yeah, let's get some. Let's see some of the merch. We got beautiful Goblin merch. We got beautiful the dispensary merch. We actually just added some polos on there just yesterday, by the way.
Just for the freaking
just for the golf outing. Just for the golf outing, so we can all represent ourselves.
Get some photo shoots going.
Should I get the Goblins on a golf hole? Sponsored by an esports team.
Hell yeah! Pull it up. You got some cool.
Also, I do plan on this week. I want to make a chill vibes, high gaming times Goblin themed graphic tee, and I want to try to make that exclusive for Discord members only. So if you do want to get in on that, join our Discord. We'll also throw a little discount for maybe the first few buyers or something. We'll figure something out to treat some people. I know JB
options. Yeah.
I know JB put a order in yesterday, so he should be checking out all that stuff. I'm
7 to 11 days.
I'm so excited for that tie-dye tee right there.
Yeah,
ordered one. I love that.
I got the Goblin's desk mat also.
I'm gonna get one as well.
That's a design by your boy Drew there.
That's sick.
You got to send me a picture of how that looks in person because I want to see how my design translate. We got some pillows, some stickers. You want some AirPod cases? You got mugs, water bottles. Got to get those water bottles for LAN events, man. They don't let you outside food and drinks. But you got to have that water bottle. You don't spill stuff.
And I put that shit on lime green. Look how good that looks.
I didn't know we had a. Ooh.
Woo! That could be all holding that, drinking your coffee. And it's like thick ceramic too. It's nice. That's good quality.
Oh shit!
Yeah, check out the polos.
Yeah, here's our polos. I really like the dispenser esports one. The dispenser esports one looks real sick.
Check out the stone. Yeah, you went to the same color that I got.
That's and these are embroidered as well, so these are pretty good quality.
For $30, what a steal!
This is lit.
AirPod case for AirPod and AirPod Pros.
I love the stone, buddy.
I'm just pumped. This is pretty slick. Like showing that off right there. Get your merch. That's cool. Big fan.
Got a new about yeah.
I just got to make a little order myself.
Yeah, the manufacturing cost really isn't too bad. I got like 8 things, and it was.
Look at that! I want to drink
look how good. Imagine carrying that around the office.
We'll also have dispenser esports ones too.
By the way, this goblin needs backstory.
We need to start creating what's it called? Lore? Yeah, we need to start creating goblin lore.
It's got to be lore.
He hides in the darkest, deepest caves and only comes out when it's time to.
And that's going to be the about us.
Raid and horde with his companions.
He comes out every 6 months to feed.
Green Bay Goblins.
2 times a year.
Supporting the esports team and world, the Green Bay Goblins.
Shout out
through the industry, as everyone knows.
Shout out.
Always, the premise is still there. We are still here supporting through the industry, which is the goal. At least has been my vision at first. I know
that's our goal. Yeah.
The idea is still there. We're just adding on top of it.
We are.
It's gonna let everything trickle down.
That's exciting. Fellas, what do we got here? We're coming up at 30 minutes. I can show a little bit of the community, what's been going on.
We showed a whole bunch of the competitive.
If we ever want to, last night it was like 1 a.m. and it was me and Tim versus Dion and Ben in Rocket League, and we played a best of 5 series, and it was the sweatiest Rocket League thing I've ever played. It felt like I was actually playing a scrim. Me and Tim took it 3-1. We were up 2-0. I thought we were playing a best of 3. They wanted to just here's the clip where me and Ben got in a rule 1, which is where your cars like get stuck against each other, and the rule is where you have to just
let it happen.
You have to keep the rule 1. That's the rule. So it was just Tim. It was just.
What do you mean? You just have to stay that way?
Yeah, like
keep driving into each other until somebody either bumps you or for some reason you like hit a corner and one of you comes off.
Like if you look at us in the goal, me and Ben are just on each other. So it was Tim versus Dion, and we were up 2-1 right here. So like I'm like, this is like just win the series, and I can go to bed. So like I'm just hyping Tim up.
Harder than a quarterback, Tim.
I'm like shit talking Dion.
Run it.
This game.
Oh my gosh.
Me and Ben are just in the goal for like a minute like this, bro.
The screaming is killing me.
Go, Tim. Tim.
Yes, Tim. Yes.
Where's he going?
Bro, watching Tim ice up on this was like the fucking pride of my night. I loved it so much. Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
We were in this rule 1 for like a minute and a half. Tim finally got it back.
Oh, stop the lag. Stop the fucking cap.
No way.
That's 4 seconds.
Cherry on top.
Oh man, that was so hype.
Yes, Tim. Yes.
Yes, Tim. Yes.
Oh my god, that game.
I did that to Tyler too, bro. Just like yes. Yes.
That game geeks me out, man.
I think it's just widely like the most entertaining esports there is.
Oh yeah, no, I love.
If you're not a fan of the game, everybody just loves it.
It's so high speed, high energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of Warzone clips in there. Got some other screenshots and whatnot going on.
All right, hold on. Well, I just turned some up. A good moment, Riley. It was clean.
Yeah, that was the moment, Tyler. That was it.
Everyone's got their one.
Everyone's got their one.
Uber Daryl posting back to it.
I love it. He's always crazy.
He's pretty good, huh?
I mean, this whole montage.
This is.
He's putting whole videos in there.
If you scroll up a little bit, there's a guy named Spaz X. I dropped a clip in there. I know he hit me up about joining the Warzone team. I think it's right above that video, above Tyler.
That is a good Rocket League video, though.
All hashtag calculated, by the way.
Oh, look at that crisp video.
Yes, Tyler. Yeah.
There it is.
Yes, Tyler. Yes.
Was it Drew come flying in right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Drew's in that video. That's funny.
I'm in like every video.
It's me getting my ankles broke.
Whoa. I don't like that. That's too much. That's too much.
It's a little better.
This is Spaz.
Yeah, he hit me about joining the Warzone team. He looked pretty good. He sent me a few clips. He absolutely finessed that second guy. That second guy needs to find a new hobby, bro. Sell the console. Go find something.
Sell the console.
You gotta stop after that one, brother.
I believe Spaz is an old.
Yeah, I think you can check when he joined, can you?
Well, he's an old champ. He's won one of our tournaments before. His team has.
That
believe.
checks out.
Got some Halo. I know Brandon was tearing up Halo last time he was in there.
Yes. Just terrible.
Yo, have you seen how many comments that video has now, Brandon?
Dude, I'm getting.
It's
I'm
insane.
just getting into it now.
We're gonna hit 1,000 soon.
I know. I gotta cool it. We're getting some hate. It's funny though.
Got some stuff going on all about the bud.
This is all about the bud. Yeah.
And it is all about the bud, as you can see.
Platinum flower. Always room for that in here. Look at that.
Got some
Oreo.
whatever that is.
Oh, modified grapes.
Dark cherries. Those are Oreos. Nice. We got some like step-by-step processes in there from one of our members. In the all about the bud, if you scroll up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Certified.
Step-by-step. Yeah.
Love Certified's graphics. She always she makes a couple of these.
She made them herself. They look really good.
710 coming up as well. Anybody watch?
Oh, true, yeah. Couple weeks.
And JB just
Whoa, what is that? Wow.
magically.
Bro, what is this?
Magically, JB.
I just did this. You guys didn't see me leave? I changed.
Wait a minute. That guy's wearing a different shirt. Wait a minute.
That was from yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
That's so funny.
A massive
He
hit.
dropped that in there. We're sitting right here.
He goes at it again, back to back.
Is this the back of the shop?
Oh my gosh.
Is this the smoking patio?
Cannot confirm.
He cannot confirm or deny.
Honestly, it even looked like a building.
Red.
So anyways, you could really peruse through here all day. This goes back pretty good, pretty far. So every week.
It is crazy to see where the Discord has come in just a year.
It's been a good year.
Good year.
It's going to get even better, boys.
Mm-hmm.
The game was all there.
Year 2.
We got funny stuff in here. There's funny things all the time. Parlays. There's good talk going on.
Speaking of, Brandon, you gotta win some more money tonight.
I'll take the underdogs.
Taking the underdogs. Yeah, if you scroll through the parlays on about every other chat, you'll see me lose a parlay by about one leg. That's like my thing. I just love doing it.
Tragedy.
I just love it.
One leg curse.
What you got to do, Drew, is next time you do a bet, you just got to remember to take off one bet. That's the most.
No, dude, but I'm so confident in them all the time. You're telling me Drew Holiday couldn't get one more point right here? Like, come on now. It just makes sense.
Lucille trying to
get somebody get
how to
Brandon won a good bet last week on I think it was the Celtics winning.
Yeah. Appreciate you commenting. If you give me 1 second here, Lucille, you will have the link.
You join, yeah.
Brandon,
I'm definitely chat where you can type in discord.gg.
Soundproofing.
There it is.
Foam on the walls or something.
Appreciate you stopping through.
Yeah, join in, say what's up. I'm gonna be in the Discord probably most of the afternoon. So if you're just hanging out,
I'll be there tonight.
I'll be around. Probably dealing with some Call of Duty things.
Hey.
All right, yeah. So we that's about it. Like saying, we could go through here all dang day and take a look at everything. But we like to keep it a little bit shorter for everybody, not go too long. We're coming up on 40 minutes, so Drew's been here. I don't have to ask his favorite movie right now. We are good.
It's something.
I have it written down. It's what does he have?
What did I say? I don't even remember.
Did I not say I didn't write a name next to it? Are you the We Are Marshall guy?
Yeah, that's me.
That makes sense.
I gotta write it down now. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't. All right. Nice. there you go. Tyler, if you're watching, I have a list if you need one.
Watching, I have a list.
Yeah.
He's checking it twice. All
We're
right.
going to bounce out of here. Man's sick, but we will be back next week full-fledged. And we'll go from there.
Right.
Fellas, we
Peace
out
out,
here.
everybody.
Drew, thank you for coming.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all having me again.
JB, I will catch you later.